Oklahoma, quarterback Baker Mayfield made Heisman Trophy history just by being selected as a finalist. Mayfield, reigning Heisman winner Lamar Jackson of Louisville, and Stanford, running back Bryce Love were chosen as finalists for the 83rd Heisman Trophy on Monday night. The award for Most Outstanding College Football Player will be given out Saturday night in New York. Mayfield and Jackson are finalists for the second straight year, and Jackson is trying to become the second player to win 2 Heismans, joining former Ohio State star Archie Griffin. Mayfield, though, will come to Manhattan as the clear favorite. He finished 4th in the Heisman voting in 2015, but was not invited to New York. Last year, he was one of 5 finalists and finished 3rd behind Jackson and Clemson's Deshaun Watson. Mayfield is the 7th player to finish in the top 5 of Heisman voting 3 times, joining Glenn Davis and Doc Blanchard of Army, Doak Walker of SMU, Griffin, Herschel Walker of Georgia and Tim Tebow of Florida. The Heisman has been naming finalists and bringing them to New York for the presentation since 1982. Mayfield is the 9th Oklahoma player to be selected as a finalist, matching Miami for the most from one school. Mayfield is trying to become the 6th Heisman winner from Oklahoma and 3rd Sooners quarterback, Jason White and Sam Bradford, to win since 2003. This season, Mayfield has led the No. 2 Sooners, 12-1, to the Big 12 championship and the college football playoff. Oklahoma plays Georgia, 12-1, in the Rose Bowl semifinal on January 1. Mayfield leads the nation in efficiency rating at 203.76 and has thrown for 4,340 yards and 41 touchdowns. Jackson's numbers have been better than last season in some categories, but Louisville, 8-4, has not had the big wins to go with it. With little fanfare, the quarterback is averaging 411 total yards, up from 393 last season, and has accounted for 42 touchdowns. He was also more efficient this year, having completed 60.4% of his passes, compared to last season's 56.2%, while posting an identical average of 8.7 yards per completion. "I am honored to be chosen as a finalist with these 2 outstanding players," Jackson said in a statement. "They both had great seasons and deserve this tremendous honor. I want to thank all my teammates and coaches for achieving this honor together." Griffin won back-to-back Heisman trophies for Ohio State in 1974 and 75. Love is 2nd in the nation in rushing at 164.42 yards per game and is averaging 8.32 yards per carry for the 15th-ranked Cardinal. An ankle injury slowed Love the last month of the season, but he still led the nation in rushes of at least 50 yards with 12. He also scored 17 touchdowns. Not making that cut was a couple of talented running backs. Penn State's Saquon Barkley is 2nd in the nation in all-purpose yards, 179.5, and is 5th with 21 touchdowns, including 2 kickoff return touchdowns for the No. 9 Nittany Lions. He was also 2 for 2 passing with a touchdown. He was considered the favorite heading into the final month of the season, but the Nittany Lions lost twice, and his production fell off until a late surge. San Diego State's Rashad Penny leads the nation in rushing, 168.9, and all-purpose yards, 224.8.